Hello, yogis. What I have for you today is a gentle, full body flow, including Shavasana. And we'll be focusing on breathing as usual. Whenever we do the postures, we always want to make sure that the breathing is a focus of the mind. So we're going to start standing today. You can find a standing position that suits you. Make sure your feet are about as wide as your hips. Really feel your feet. Be mentally aware of the feet on the earth, the toes spreading. Let's take the arms overhead and reach up through the arms. Also reach up through the rib cage and the spine. Look up to the ceiling. Get as tall as you can. At the same time as reaching up to the sky, you're also pushing down into the earth. Now release the arms. Very loosely, let's sway side to side, twisting. Let the arms just flow side to side. Turn your head over the shoulder every time you twist. And let's stop the action and do that again. Reach up, take the arms overhead. Look to the sky, look to the ceiling, lift up from the ribs, the stomach, the back, the arms, and at the same time push firmly into the feet. Let's release the hands. Bring your hands onto your hips and bring the elbows towards one another. So you really want to draw the elbows in, and then squeezing your legs strong, let's take a little back bend here. Lift the chest. Lean back. Think of leaning back more in the chest than the head. In fact, if you have any neck problems, you should not throw your head back. Let's come back to center. Raise the arms one more time overhead. Clasp your hands like this if you're able above you and lean to the left, stretching and strengthening the spine, shoulders, arms, and core of the body. Let's come back to center and go the other direction. Extension through the upper body. Make sure you're still aware of your breathing here. Let's come back to the first side. This is Arda Chandrasana, half moon pose, also called, I'm trying to think of how they say it. Essentially, it's also called the palm tree pose or the blowing in the wind palm tree pose. But I don't know how to say that in Sanskrit. Let's come back to center, take the hands down. Now we're going to take a forward bend. From your standing position, reach all the way down towards the floor. Release your head and hang in ragdoll. Stay in ragdoll position, just completely releasing the head and the neck and the shoulders and the arms. And I'll walk you through 3 breaths here. Inhale, feel the strength of the legs. As you exhale, release tension in the upper body. Inhale, strong grounded legs. Exhale, release of tension. One more, inhale. Release tension in your head, in your brain, in your mind, in your emotions. And then slowly roll up to standing one more time. Let's move into a lunge position. So you're going to take yourself onto your mat and bring your right foot forward with your left leg going back. Let's put the hands down either side of that front foot. Put the attention in the extension of your back leg. Really press the back heel away from you and just hold here for a moment. Be aware of your breathing and be aware of the heat in the body. Slowly building heat. Let's put the back knee down. If your back knee hurts, of course, you can put a blanket under there or a pillow. If you're able, lift the torso like I'm doing. If that's too much for you, you can put your hands on the floor. The important thing here is to have your hips forward so you feel a stretch in the back thigh, the back groin. Take another breath. And then replace your hands and lift the back knee. Assuming your right foot is forward, we're going to take the right arm up, left hand's on the floor. Twist open, look up, and emphasize the extension of the back leg, as well as the twist in the spine. Let's take the hands down and change legs. Left foot forward, right foot back. We'll do the same sequence. Lunging the body. Notice for yourself where you feel any sensation. Sensation can come from stretching muscles or strengthening them. Let's put the back knee down. Send your hips forward. And either stay here or take the hands to the front knee for a little more intensity. Hold the pose, feel the body. Hands down, back knee off the mat. Assuming your left foot is forward, let's take the left arm to the sky. Twist your chest up. Hold and breathe. And now take your hand back down. Let's step the back foot forward. And we'll come up to standing once again. I want to do a couple of balances while we're standing. So once you're up, you're always welcome to use a piece of furniture if your balance is off or it's a bit shaky today. Let's try holding the left knee with the left hand out to the side. Extend the right arm for balance or hold on to something if you need to. And let's breathe here for 3, 2, 1. Let's do the other side. Hold the knee. 3, 2, 1. Let's take a Vinyasa with balance. When I say Vinyasa, I mean connecting the breath with the movement. Inhale through the nose. Lift the arms and lift your left knee up. Exhale, put the foot and the arms down. Slowing down the breath. Inhale, lift the knee, lift the arms. Exhale. Again, inhale, lift and hold. Exhale. Inhale, lift and hold. Exhale. Little longer hold this time. Are you ready? Inhale. Hold. Now we're going to hold a little longer, like I said, but you'll have to keep breathing here. Don't hold your breath. Let the breath flow. Let's release. Other side. Inhale to come into the position. Let your breath flow as you hold it. And release. Twice more. Stay with it. Inhale. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Other side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, last round. Here we go. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Next pose we'll do is another balance. It's called the airplane pose. Stand on the right leg, lift your left. Be sure you draw your shoulder blades together so you feel the strength of your back muscles. We're balancing here, but we're also aware of which muscles are engaging. Just like you're flying through the air, up above it all. Let's take the other side now. Airplane pose, Dekasana. Hold it, enjoy it. Play with your balance. And we'll release. Now let's come on to the stomach for the next set of poses. Get yourself down onto your belly. If you have a mat, of course, you'll lie on the mat. Once you're on the mat, put your head to one side or the other. It doesn't really matter which side. Relax for a moment. Take a deep breath in and out. Now open the arms into the shape of the letter T. Extend the legs down the mat. Push your hands down, but keep your forehead on the mat and lift your right leg up. Lift the right leg up high. As you're lifting the right leg, point and flex the right foot. And then lower the right leg and lift the left. Point and flex your foot. And then lower the leg. Let's lift the hands and the arms here. So my legs are on the floor, my forehead's on the floor, but my hands are flying high, up high as they'll go. Notice the shoulder blades coming together. And release the arms. Let's lift the right leg one more time. Straight right leg, lift the leg. Rotate your ankle in a circle. And then be sure to go in the other direction. Lower the right leg, lift the left. Rotate the left foot in a circle. Both directions. Now release the leg. We're going to lift the whole upper body here, the head, the chest, and the arms. Notice the action in your back, your glutes. Draw the shoulder blades together, lift the chest a little higher. Hold it. And release, exhale. We're going to lift the upper body again, just like we did. If this is too much for you, you can put your hands on the floor instead and lift this way. But if you're able, keep the arms off the floor and lift your right leg at the same time. Hold it here. Let's keep the chest up and change legs. Lower the right, lift the left. Hold it, hold it. A little higher. Release and exhale. Next, we'll come into the Sphinx Pose. Make sure your elbows are underneath your shoulders, and you're focusing on lifting the chest. Lift the chest forward and up. Feel the back bend here. So much of what we do on a daily basis is forward bending, hunching forward, looking at the computer, driving, chopping vegetables. But in this pose, we really counteract that with a nice, strong back bend. Use your back muscles here. Now see if you can reach back with the right hand and catch the right foot. Start by pulling the right foot down towards your glutes and hold. Keep your hand on the foot and let's change the nature of this position into a half bow pose. Lift up your back leg, press your back foot into your hand and lift your chest. Hold it here. And then release. Let's do the other side. Start by catching the foot and pulling the heel down towards your glutes. Ideally, you're feeling the stretch in the front of your left thigh. Now we'll take half upward facing bow. Lift up through the back knee if you can. Lift the chest, hold it, and release. Now we're going to turn our head to one side or the other. Take a breath and relax your low back. Bend the knees. Let your feet go softly left to right. We're going to move into the pose of the child. Child's pose. What's important in child's pose is getting your forehead supported. So if your forehead reaches the ground, that's great. If it doesn't, make fists and either stack them next to each other or on top of each other to rest the forehead. Take another 3 breaths in your posture. Relax on your exhalations. Extend the spine. Next posture is downward facing dog. Come on into it when you're ready. Lift the hips and drop your head. Downward facing dog. Let's hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more breath. Now come back to the hands and the knees. Extend your right leg back so the foot is at the height of the hip. Hold this pose, right leg is back. Make sure you don't back bend here in the low back. Pull your stomach muscles up. If you're able, extend the left arm forward and hold. Let's do the other side. Knees together, left leg back. Just want your foot at the height of the hip for this. If you're able, extend the arm at the same time, the opposite arm. So left leg back and right arm forward. Reach with all your energy from the hand, from the foot, and release, come back to all fours. Let's do it once more. Right leg back, either stay here or add the left arm forward. 3, 2, 1. Left leg back. Stay there or add the right arm. 3, 2, 1. Let's take one more downward facing dog. This time, if you like to make it a little more difficult, raise one leg up and keep your head down. Double check your conscious nostril breathing. If you have one leg raised, let's change the leg. Breathing deeply into the backs of your lungs, the sides of your lungs. We're going to come out of the downward facing dog into child's pose one more time. Just like before, it's very important to have your forehead resting. Take another 2 breaths here. Wherever your mind is, bring it back to the body. Really become aware of the sensory experience of your physical body. Now come on up into the seated position with the legs open in a straddle. Extend your legs and flex your feet. Pull your toes in towards your body. Reach your left arm towards the foot. Now for some of us, the arm is only going to stop at the shin. That's fine. If you're able to go further, go further. Take your right hand either to the hip or upwards towards the ceiling or all the way over towards the opposite foot. But wherever that top arm is, try to twist your chest up. Lift the chest up and breathe for 3, 2, 1. Now let's do the other side. Take the hand towards the shin, towards the foot, whatever you can. Other hand on the hip, twist the chest. Some of you will now take the arm up or overhead. Do what you can. Keep the chest up. 3, 2, 1. Come back to the center. Place your hands in front of you. And depending on your level of flexibility, you may stay right here. Just let the head release down, drop the head to stretch the back of the neck. Some of you will come down further onto the forearms. You may even make these fists and let your forehead rest this way. Stay in the pose. Inhale. See if you can go a little deeper with the exhale. Breathe in. Little deeper on your exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come onto our backs. We're going to lie down. Extend the arms overhead, extend the legs, and reach the hands away from the feet and reach the feet away from the hands. Now let's draw the right knee into the chest. Pull the right knee in. Lift up your head and hold. Release the head and change legs. Left knee to the chest. Pull it in. Holding the knee, lift your head up. And release. Now let's put both feet on the floor so the knees are bending. Take the arms by your sides. When you inhale, lift your hips up. Take the arms overhead. When you exhale, lower your hips and lower your arms. With the breath, inhale, lift your hips and arms. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, all at the same time, breathing and movement coordinated. Again, inhale. Exhale. Ujjayi breath if you know it. If you don't know the Ujjayi breath, just breathe through the nose to the best of your ability. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, energy, lifting, engaging. Exhale, releasing, letting go, relaxing. Once you finish those 3, let's keep the arms by the sides and just lift up through the legs, through the pelvis, through the spine. Hold it here with the arms on the floor. And you're just letting the breath flow. We'll hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, a little higher, and release. Let's pull the right knee into the chest. Extend the left leg. Take your left hand onto the right knee and pull the knee across the body. Now turn your head towards the right. And you're getting a whole body twist here. Don't worry how it looks. Don't worry what I'm doing. Just feel in your own body all the sensations of this twist. Through the spine, the hip, the stomach, even the shoulder. Now we'll do the other leg. Extend the right leg, pick up the left knee. Using the right hand, draw the left knee across the body. Turn your head to the left. And just hold the pose, breathing steadily. Come out of the posture. We're going to do a set of leg lifts here, putting your feet on the floor. Extend the right leg up and flex the foot. Now lower the leg till it's about to hit the mat and lift. Lower and lift. We'll do another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other leg. 12, 11, 10, 8, 6. Notice if you can become aware of the muscles that are being used here. Of course, you're using your leg, but you're also using your lower abdominals. Last 3, 2, 1. Bring the feet back to the earth with the knees bent. Let's take one more bridge. Lift your hips. Hold it. A little higher if you can, spreading the toes. And release the pose. Bring your legs into a diamond shape, Supta Baddha Konasana. So my legs are in a diamond shape, my feet are together, and the knees are opening towards the floor. From this position, I'm going to ask you to pay attention to your breathing. Keep the feet together so the legs are still in a diamond shape. And notice the breathing through the nose. Inhale. Relax the legs on the exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more breath. Now we're going to come into Shavasana Relaxation position. So I'm going to sit up for Shavasana, but you all will lie back on your back, ideally with your palms facing up. Close your eyes. I'm going to take you through a short breathing exercise, and then I'll be quiet and you can rest in Shavasana. This breathing exercise is called the 4-part breath. Inhale for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your breath for 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath out for 2, 1. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your lungs empty for 2, 1. Again, inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your lungs empty for 2, 1. Last round. Inhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold, 2, 1. Exhale, 4, 3, 2, 1. Empty lungs, 2, 1. And now breathe regular. Regular breath in and out. The next pose is Shavasana. Keep your eyes closed. Don't do any special breathing here. And just relax for a few minutes. Become aware of your body resting on the floor. Notice any sounds you can hear in your environment. Take one more full breath. Fill the body with air and prana, energy. Exhale it all out. Just one more time. Inhale. When you exhale, wiggle your toes, run your thumbs along your fingertips. And keeping the eyes closed, roll onto your right side just for a moment. Keeping the eyes closed, push up to a seated position. Cross the legs and sit tall through the spine. Take a deep breath in and out. And then scan your body and notice any shifts in the body. When we practice yoga, of course, we strengthen the body, we make it more flexible, but we also promote the circulation of prana, of life force, energy moving through the body. Very important end result of practicing yoga and breathing consciously as we move. Take your hands to prayer position. And to you, namaste. If you have a chance to meditate now, I highly recommend it. Even 5 minutes, 10 minutes can be really effective. Use a candle if you've never tried that before. Have a great day. See you next time.